We're here. Tomorrow we start.
Are we ready?
As ready as we're going to get, I think. The DA offered murder 2 this afternoon, just like we thought he would.
And you turned it down?
Yes.
Tell me something good, Rebecca. I need to hear something good.
Well, it won't be long till we know what's going to happen. That's good.
My sister came to visit. She doesn't want to get up there. Can they make her? She doesn't want to.
Well, unfortunately, siblings can be forced to testify against each other. There's no privilege.
What if she says she forgets?
That won't do us any good, Jan. She has to tell the truth. Plus, they already have her statement to the police. We're not trying to hide what happened. We just have to explain why.
Why I killed my mother.
Yes.
Tell me something good. I need to hear something good.
That was the last cup.
Well, we can make more.
I don't have time to wait. I have to be in court.
What's going on?
She just drank the last cup of coffee.
Well, you don't seem to need it, Rebecca.
Oh, funny, Eleanor. Do I torment you as you're about to head off for trial?
Torment? Now I'm tormenting
That
you?
was the last cup.
We ready?
No, we're not ready. I'm going to have a caffeine headache because she just swooped in and chugged the pot.
Okay, so now I chugged it?
Rebecca, come here for a second. You're nervous.
It has got nothing to...
Rebecca, they sell coffee on the way to the courthouse. They sell it at the courthouse. You'll get your coffee.
That's not the point.
What's the point?
Never mind. Ready?
All set?
Just swooped in and chugged it.
Jan came in from New York. I picked her up at the airport. We drove together to Mom's. We were going to celebrate her birthday.
Your sister's?
Yes. And it was just a normal dinner until the cake. That's when... It was German chocolate cake.
Is that significant?
Jan is allergic to coconut. Very allergic. And she got upset. Angry with Mom. And then Mom got defensive. She said she just remembered that there was something about chocolate cake, German chocolate cake, that she thought it might be Jan's favorite cake. Well, that just spiraled into one of their fights. They started screaming at each other. And I couldn't stay and listen to them.
One of their fights. What were they fighting about?
Jan claims that my father sexually abused her. For years. She thinks Mom knew and looked the other way.
Was it true? Did your father sexually abuse your sister?
Objection, foundation.
Sustained.
Did you ever see your father abuse her?
No.
Did Jan ever tell you she was being abused by her father?
Not back then. Only later. A few years ago, after he'd already died.
Did you believe her?
Objection, relevance.
Sustained.
Did you ever see any evidence that supported your sister's contention that she had been sexually abused?
No.
All right, back to that night. What did you do while your mother and sister were arguing?
I just left. I told them I wouldn't be a part of it. I went out to my car and just sat there. Crying, actually.
And then what happened?
I heard screaming. I ran inside and I saw the blood all over the place. And I found Jan in the kitchen. She couldn't move. She was just sitting there, like in a haze. And my mother was lying on the kitchen floor. The knife still in her. She'd killed Mom.
When you picked your sister up at the airport and drove her to your mother's house, did she seem different to you in any way?
No.
And you said the dinner was uneventful until your mother brought out the birthday cake.
Yes.
So before the cake was served, it would have been unthinkable for your sister to attack your mother.
Objection.
Sustained.
Prior to that dinner, had you any reason to think your sister might be a person?
No. Jan's always been a quiet person, a gentle person.
And when you found your sister in the kitchen, you said she was, quote, in a haze. Did you say anything to her?
Yes, I was screaming at her, asking what happened.
Did she respond?
No, she just sat there, like a zombie.
Like a zombie? That's what you were going to say? Aloud, if you would.
Yes.
Thank you. That's all.
I thought that went well.
You did.
Well, she didn't say anything that damaging, at least not...
Beck, that was just... The jury's gonna go back in that room and say her own sister testified against her. Plus, to make insanity, we gotta prove that she was having a flashback of some prior abuse, while we can't even really seem to prove the abuse happened in the first place. Now, you ready?
I'm ready.
Jan came to see me about 2 years ago, just after the death of her father. She was feeling sleepy and sad. She was having health problems that were interfering with her work. And she also complained about not being able to keep relationships with men.
Anything else, Doctor?
Yes, there were periods of time that she couldn't account for. Sometimes minutes, but other times she lost hours. I found her to be suffering from PTSD.
PTSD?
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Could you tell the jury what that is?
Certainly. Basically, it's a complex set of reactions to a traumatic event. In this case, Jan was experiencing a flashback.
Flashback?
Yes, we see it often. Vietnam vets, rape victims, plane crash survivors. These flashbacks are short, but intense, and extremely real to the patient.
You mean like a hallucination?
Yes, but even more real. It's as if they are living inside of the memory, like it's happening at that very instant.
And specifically, what memory are we talking about with Jan?
Her being sexually abused by her father.
Did you determine what triggers these flashbacks with Jan?
It could be almost anything. A sound, a smell, an anniversary of the event.
What about a birthday party?
That's certainly possible.
Doctor, did you interview Miss Carlson after she killed her mother?
Yes. I spent several hours with her.
Did you form a medical opinion as to what happened that night?
Yes, I did.
Could you state it?
In my opinion, Jan Carlson experienced a post-traumatic stress flashback. And while she was living inside of the memory of that sexual abuse, she lashed out at the one person that she then considered to be her most imminent threat.
But her mother wasn't the one abusing her.
At that moment, it could have been anyone in the room. Jan Carlson killed her mother without even knowing it.
You say that in one of these flashbacks, the person has no control over his or her actions.
No conscious control, that's right.
Or they have enough control to, say, grab a kitchen knife as a weapon.
I think so.
Well, would they have enough control to open a cabinet drawer to grab that kitchen knife?
Don't know.
Would a person have enough control over their actions to open a cabinet drawer, search for a knife from among a dozen other kitchen tools, then pursue a victim throughout the house?
Objection. There's been no evidence of pursuit.
Objection sustained.
Dr. Starger, can you tell us for a fact that Jan Carlson experienced one of these flashbacks the night she murdered her mother?
Objection to the term murder. Murder involves a culpable state of mind.
Withdrawn. Can you tell us for a fact she suffered from a flashback the night she killed her mother?
That would be impossible to know.
Have you ever seen the defendant experience a flashback?
No.
You've never seen it? Once?
No.
So for all you actually know, Jan Carlson may have made up these stories about flashbacks and sexual abuse.
Look, I have been treating her for a very long time.
Has she ever offered you any proof that she was sexually abused by her father? A diary, a doctor's note, a police report, anything?
I don't cross-examine my patients.
You took her at her word.
I feel that I can usually tell when a patient is feigning their symptoms.
You took her at her word.
Yes, I did.
Thank you, Dr. Starker.
Can you describe these flashbacks for the court?
Well, the most common one, I'm in my bed, looking up at the ceiling, at where my mother painted clouds in a blue sky. And then the door opens quietly. And I know it's my father. I keep staring at the clouds, imagining myself high above everything. I don't look down. I never look at him. But I feel him. And then he's inside me, and it burns. I tell myself to think about the clouds, think about heaven, how much better it'd be up there. Then I hear Mother's footsteps stopping right outside my door. I scream, but nothing comes out. I try to punch and kick, but my arms and legs won't move. There's nothing I can do. And then the footsteps fade away. And I'm there, alone with him again.
Jan, did you hate your mother?
No. I loved her. I wanted her to love me, to save me.
And when she didn't?
I don't know. I never wanted to kill her. I just wanted her to love me.
The night your mother was killed, do you remember anything?
I remember her bringing out the cake. There were candles.
You don't remember picking up a knife?
No. 1 second, there's a cake. The next, she's dying. I have no memory of what happened.
Was there something about the cake that could have triggered these old memories?
I hated my birthdays. He'd always come in on my birthdays.
You used to work as a draftsperson for a firm called Madison and Company.
Yes.
And in 1995, you quit. Could you tell us why?
Their office had fluorescent lighting that gave me migraines, which ultimately became incapacitating.
You spent the next 3 months working for the architect Dylan Wolfe.
Freelance.
And according to records there, you left because you feared developing an ulcer.
I was working 18 hours a day. It was extremely stressful. I was worried about an ulcer.
And 3 months ago, you filed a workman's compensation claim against your employer, Baxter Design Corporation. You couldn't work because you hurt your arm and shoulder.
It's called thoracic outlet syndrome. It happens to architects, too.
But in fact, Miss Carlson, you were about to be fired by Baxter Design.
No.
You went to 3 specialists, and none could find a medical reason for your pain.
Objection. What's the relevance of this?
It goes to pattern. Every time the defendant is held responsible for her behavior, she develops a mysterious medical condition to blame.
Objection. Move to strike that.
Get fired from the job, blame thoracic outlet syndrome. Murder your mother in cold blood, it's post-traumatic stress disorder.
Objection.
Sustained.
Miss Carlson, your mother left an estate valued at $2.3 million. Are you a beneficiary of that inheritance?
I inherit with my sister. Yes.
It's all consistent with abuse survivors, ulcers, migraines. I say we recall Dr. Starger.
It won't matter. It looks like she's making excuses. What about her pediatrician?
Her pediatrician.
We gotta show abuse occurred. We still
But he
haven't
never reported anything.
Because they didn't in those days. But there's evidence of symptoms in her medical records. Look, she has urinary infections, weight loss.
Those symptoms don't conclude abuse, and the pediatrician will just testify he didn't see anything to report.
Excuse me, Miss Washington. My name is Stephen Hatfield. I'm Brianna's husband. She's your client's sister.
Yes, I know. How can I help you?
Well, I'm not very comfortable coming to you like this, but I understand that Brianna testified that her father never abused her.
Yes?
I believe that to be a lie. I don't think it's deliberate. I think that she's been lying to herself.
About her being abused as a child.
Yes. I knew her dad. A nicer guy you couldn't want. And I didn't want to believe Jan's accusations about the guy. But it got me thinking about some of the problems Brianna and I had had.
What kind of problems?
In the bedroom. Every time I would try to bring the subject up, she'd shut me down. Either that or she would accuse me of being oversexed. It got to a point where she wouldn't even let me touch her. Then about 6 months ago, she filed for divorce.
Mr. Hatfield, there could be a lot of reasons why you and your wife had sexual problems.
Yes. But she had this reflex to being touched. Sitting in a chair or lying in bed next to me, if she saw that I was about to touch her, she'd be okay. Not relaxed, but okay. But if I ever came up on her from behind or touched her when she didn't see it coming, even a touch on the arm, her whole body would contract. I always thought it was possible she might be the victim of some abuse, and I tried to get her to talk to me about it. But she wouldn't go there.
He's lying. He's trying to get back at me or something.
And what motive would he have to make this up?
I don't know. But he's lying. It never happened.
Brianna, did it?
No, Jan, he's lying.
Brianna?
Jan, you know Stephen. He's got to find blame for everything. This is just his way of saying that the marriage failed because of me. You know Stephen.
I don't believe her.
I believe her, but maybe she's repressed it.
What if you hypnotized her? Could that bring out...
Doesn't sound like she wants to be treated, and if so, I certainly can't force her.
But we can force her to testify.
Well, what good would that do? She would just deny
How
it.
convincing did you just find her?
I don't want you to be brutalizing my sister.
Jan, her testimony stands to convict you.
She had to testify. She was subpoenaed.
Doesn't matter. What she said was damaging. Plus, this is no time to be protecting her. We gotta recall her.
And do what?
Whatever we can. Do you know what the expression loss of consortium means?
I suppose.
Your husband, Stephen Hatfield, claims your marriage failed because of loss of consortium. You wouldn't have sex with him. Is that true?
No, it isn't.
In the 3 years since your father died, about how often did you have sex with your husband?
Do I have to answer these questions?
I'm sorry you do.
How often?
I don't know, every few weeks?
Objection. What
I am
relevance
trying
is
to
there?
establish a history of sexual dysfunction.
It isn't true.
I understand you don't want to believe it.
I don't want to believe it, counselor, because it isn't true.
Do you consider your sister to be an honest person, Brianna?
Yes.
Ever known her to lie?
No, except for this.
This being her claim that she was sexually abused by your father.
Yes.
And why would she lie about this?
I have no idea.
No motive to your knowledge.
No.
Did you ever think, well, maybe it happened?
No.
It ever happened to you?
No.
He never opened your door and came into your room.
No, he didn't.
He never crawled into your bed.
No!
Because if he did, and you never said anything, I guess you'd feel a little responsible for him moving on to your younger sister.
He never did that.
Did what, come into your room or Jan's?
Either. It never happened.
You know for a fact it didn't happen with Jan. Now, how do you know that for a fact?
I don't believe that it happened.
So it's possible.
No, it's not possible.
So you know for a fact again.
I know for a certainty.
And that's different than for a fact?
Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Young.
Miss Hatfield, previously you testified that when your mother and Jan started to argue, you fled the house. Why?
I just didn't want to hear them fighting.
So you didn't want to stay in the house and listen to talk about your father sexually abusing Jan.
That's right.
So you just ran out of the house, didn't want to deal with it.
No,
Do you love your sister Jan?
of course I do.
Somebody you love claims she was sexually abused and you don't even want to talk about it. You run from the discussion.
I don't believe she was sexually abused.
Well, did you ever counsel her to get help? I mean, if she thinks she was sexually abused or lies about it, somebody you love, did you ever try to help her or see that she got help?
No.
Truth is, you didn't want to go near this subject, did you, Brianna? You had to run out of this room every time it happened because he touched you.
No, he didn't.
Just like you want to run out of the room now.
He never touched me.
She's on trial for murder here, and you're going to let her go down just like you let him go into a room.
Stop it!
Why can't you admit it happened?
Why didn't you make him
Come,
stop? You
sit down.
could've made Daddy stop.
Enough.
I didn't have to feel alone.
You gave your sister to him, Brianna.
No, I didn't.
You gave her to
Young.
him.
I didn't do anything.
Let him crawl into her
Mr.
bed just
Young.
the way he crawled into
Get
yours.
away from me! You get away!
Look at your sister, Brianna. You can't even look at her. She needs you to remember.
Please get away from me.
Imagine you're 9. It's your birthday. And your mother brings out your birthday cake and tells you to make a wish before you blow out the candles. Do you wish for a new bike? A doll you saw at a toy store? Jan Carlson wished her father would stop forcing her to have sex with him. She prayed for someone to protect her from this nightmare. But not long after she blew out the birthday candles, her father would creep into her bedroom with one last gift to give her.
So, she picks up a knife and murders her mother. Not her father, the one who supposedly committed these horrific acts, her mother. And then trots out, hey, I was abused as a child, post-traumatic stress disorder. And that's a good one. We see all kinds of imaginative defenses these days. We have rape trauma syndrome, battered wives syndrome, steroid rage, Prozac defense. There are as many disorders as there are crimes these days, and they all amount to the same thing: escaping responsibility.
This isn't something she invented. You heard the expert medical testimony. Jan Carlson's mind was gone that night. She was suddenly reliving an awful memory, a horrible memory of sexual abuse. You listened to Jan. You listened to Dr. Starger. And you listened to her sister Brianna, didn't you? The power of a mind to fight off a memory. For 3 years, Bernard Carlson entered Jan's room. For 3 years, her mother knew and did nothing. And on February 9th, Jan's mind, caught in that memory, just snapped. She snapped.
And after snapping, she stands to inherit more than $1 million. She either did it for the money or she did it for revenge. Either way, it's murder one.
How much longer?
We don't know. There's no way of telling.
Tell me something good, Rebecca. I need to hear something good.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made you feel so alone. Do you remember? I don't know, Jan. But I need someone to help me. You remember? I'm sorry, Jenny.
Jerry's back.
Will the defendant please rise? Mr. Foreman, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
What say you?
On the count 4-2-1-1-3, murder in the first degree, we, the jury, find the defendant, Jan Carlson, not guilty. On the count 4-2-1-1-4, murder in the second degree, we, the jury, find the defendant, Jan Carlson, not guilty.
The defendant is released. The jury is dismissed to the thanks of the court. We are adjourned.
What happened?
They picked up some food for dinner. Brianna came out of the restaurant, started walking to the car, and she says she saw her father and just gunned the accelerator. 10 people witnessed it.
She ran over Brianna.
Congratulations. She really does have a disorder. You got her off. You couldn't have got her some help.
Jan?
I don't remember. I saw him, then... Is it really Bree?
Yeah.
Is she gonna be okay? She's gonna be okay, right? Tell me something good, Rebecca. I need to hear something good. Tell me something good.